Jamie. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. So in today's video, a lot of you guys requested if I can do a tutorial on this makeup look. It's actually the one that I used for my previous video, which is the Pinay Beauty Must Have Skincare 2018. This is also my current everyday makeup look, lalong-lalo na bumalik na ako sa school this semester kasi nga last sem, wala ako lagi, so nag-LOA ako. But now, medyo fully loaded ang units ko, so I'm a little bit busy and I wanted to have a simple, fresh, and quick, easy-to-do makeup look. Kaya I came up with this one. This makeup look is actually inspired by a K-drama, which is Weightlifting Fairy Kim Bok-joo. Favorite ko talaga yung K-drama na yon, and I'm so happy now that it's on Netflix. So habang pinapanood ko, napansin ko yung makeup niya, and I think it's like really sweet looking, so I wanted to kind of recreate it. Most of the products that I'm going to use today are also drugstore brands kasi I really want it to be affordable, especially for those who are still in school. Without further ado, let's get started. So syempre, tatanggalin ko muna yung buhok away from my face para it's a lot easier to apply foundation and stuff like that. But first, of course, we need to do skincare. So after you moisturize and put on your sunscreen, something that I like to do as well is to brighten my under eyes, lalo na kung kulang ako sa tulog. So I use my Olay Ultimate Eyes Eye Cream. I mentioned in my previous video that this is what I use now as my eye cream, and I really like it a lot just because mura siya, and I think that it really does work. It hydrates my under eyes, so in the long run, it's going to avoid wrinkles and the forming of crow's feet, especially here. Syempre, kahit stress tayo, we wanna look young, diba? So ayan, I'm just putting a tiny amount and then patting it underneath. And the good thing about this eye cream is it is peach colored. So feeling ko, pag nag-a-apply ako ng concealer on my under eyes, feeling ko nakakatulong siya to brighten my under eyes. Ayan, so ganyan lang ako mag-apply ng eye cream. And I actually feel really good after using eye cream. Feeling ko sobrang bait ko sa skin ko. So now that we're done with the eye cream, we're gonna go ahead with the primer. Always make sure that your hands are clean before applying makeup or using your fingers to apply makeup. The primer that I'm using is the FX No Shine Mattifier. Sobrang tagal na ng product na to sa akin. Ang tagal-tagal niya mag-expire. And still, it works super well on my skin. I mean, it's not the best talaga out of all the available primers, but it's a drugstore brand that I feel works really well. Mura pa siya. And also easily accessible. Nagamit kong mirror yung viewfinder just cause mas madala eh. I'm just going to blend it really well, especially on the places that I oil up the most. So that's ears and nose area, and then this part of my cheeks, and then the middle of my forehead and my chin. Basically, I'm a combination to oily skin type of girl, so you can just imagine how much I oil up by the time it's like 2 p.m. So next, I'm gonna take this makeup sponge and I'm going to apply foundation. My foundation of choice for this look is the Maybelline Fit Me Foundation. I am in the shade 220 or Natural Beige. Konti lang yung ilalagay ko na foundation because I want a natural look. I don't want to look like too caked up. I just want a glowy and clean look. Like yung look na parang natulog ako ng 8 hours. Parang ganun lang siya. Just gonna blend it all over. This is one of the foundations that I really recommend because it gives such a seamless effect on your skin. And yet, it's not heavy at all. So, medyo kulang ako dito ng foundation, pero okay lang yan kasi i-contour ko naman yan later. So, depending on your skin type, you have the option whether or not to put powder pa on top, but I usually like to put on powder just because I am very oily towards the afternoon. So, for the powder, I'm going to use the Cathy Doll CC Powder Pack. So, this is just going to add an extra layer of coverage and also absorb the oil from your face. So, the first thing that gets oily for me are my eyelids. So, magpapat talaga ako ng powder dito. Focusing more talaga on this area because that's where I oil up the most. And then, syempre, I'm going to do my eyebrows. Nawawala yung Miniso ko na eyebrow pencil and I really can't find it. Kanina pa ako naghahanap. So, I'm just gonna use Anastasia Beverly Hills. I know it's not drugstore brand, but you know, for eyebrows, you can use anything that you want. Like I said, ako nga yung original eyebrow pencil ko is just Miniso. I super need to have my brows done already. Like, solid. Since my brows are undone, like hindi ko pa siya napapalinis, I'm just basically going to like add definition to the natural thickness and shape of my brows. I'm not going to overdraw it. One of the ways sa makakatipid ka for makeup products is if you have hairspray at home, use that instead of a clear brow gel or buying a clear brow gel. Kasi it holds your brow hairs in place, tas hindi ka paggagastos ng extra, diba? Just brush it up. And the good thing about using hairspray pa is your brows look a lot fluffier. As compared to brow gel na medyo crunchy effect yung nangyayari dyan. So before getting to the eyes, I'm actually going to apply blush first. So the product that I'm using is the Covergirl True Blend Blush. You guys have seen me use this multiple times. It's one of my favorites. But I'm not gonna use a brush like I normally do. Instead, I'm using the damp beauty blender that I used to apply my foundation earlier. So basically, using a damp beauty blender just makes the blush look a lot natural. Because I don't know, parang for some reason, when you use a brush, it just looks like the blush is sitting there as compared to using a damp sponge, even though the product is powder and not cream. It just makes it look more natural. Like, it looks like a natural flush. And I found out that for my face, it looks a lot better if I apply blush not just on the apples of my cheeks, but like all the way pataas, ganyan. My face shape is oval, and since I am not like an actual makeup artist, I just do trial and error on what I feel works really well for my skin and my face, of course, in general. Now you have a rosy glow. But we're not gonna stop there. So the next thing I'm gonna do is I am going to take an eyeshadow brush. So make sure it's clean and wala kang pinaggamitan nito before, because if you used dark brown eyeshadow or black eyeshadow, malamang hahalo lang yan sa color natin and it's not gonna look cute at all. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna dip my eyeshadow brush on the blush. Yup, same blush, and I'm going to brush it on my lids. Nakita ko ito yung ginagawa ni Kim Bokju eh. And it just looks super pretty and youthful. I've seen some makeup artists do this to their clients before, and I never really understood it until ginaya ko siya kay Kim Bokju and na-realize ko ang ganda pala niya tignan. It just makes your eyes look more awake, and in my opinion, if you have like wide eyes, it's a lot better to use it than dark eyeshadow if it's just an everyday look. Dapat super duper duper light lang yung color sa eyes mo. There, we're done with the eyeshadow. Now we're going to apply mascara, and I like to go ham on mascara because I want to really make my eyes pop, accentuate them, and make them look so pretty. If your eyes are nice and bright, people will think you're a lot younger. And then, of course, my mascara, which is the Maybelline Total Temptation Mascara. I really like this mascara because it makes my lashes super long and incredibly volumized. Oh, pinapawisan na ako. Ang init. The good thing about this mascara is that it doesn't clump, even though you put so many layers. This always happens to me. There. And I'm gonna add a little bit more. Pinapawisan na ako. So you basically just keep adding mascara until satisfied ka na sa kapal ng lashes mo. I'm not gonna add mascara on my under eye lashes because it might look too dark, especially later. So I'm just gonna skip on that and apply bronzer now. So for bronzer, I'm gonna use the Covergirl True Blend Bronzer. I haven't used this in a while, but recently I tried it again and nagandahan ako. Nakalimutan ko na kung gaano siya kaganda. I'm just gonna use a fan brush to contour my face like that. And the thing I love about this is it is super pigmented. Also gonna apply here kasi ang dami kong kinain ng holiday, lalo na nung New Year. Tago natin yun. And like I said earlier, I'm gonna apply on the sides of my face to complete the contoured look. Adding bronzer also makes you look a lot healthier. Now, if you feel like masyadong harsh yung pag-blend mo, then just run your brush through it again. It's okay, we make mistakes. I don't put bronzer on my nose on a daily basis, but if I feel like I'm a little bit bloated, then I do. So I'm just gonna use my fingers for that, because it's a lot more precise if you use your fingers. There. And then a little bit here, I guess. I'm not really good with like contouring my nose. Minsan umu-OA siya and it looks really bad. So whenever it looks bad, I just put powder again on top of it just so it kind of like mellows out a little bit. And then after that, I'm going to apply highlighter to give this a glowy look. And this is just gonna make it look a lot extra. So I'm using the Maybelline Master Strobing Stick. This is in the shade pink. So there are two variants for this product. You have the nude and the pink. And even the sales lady said na if you want like yung talagang blinding highlight, you should get the pink instead. Akala ko na una medyo weird siya, but it actually looks so good on camera. Alam ko maraming lumalabas ngayon ng mga stick highlighter, but they're a little bit expensive in my opinion. This is very pigmented, a little goes a long way, and it's really cheap, like 300 something pesos. I'm gonna put a little bit here on the nose bridge, and a little bit here. And then to finish everything, I'm just gonna apply lipstick. So I'm going to use a pink or nude colored lipstick. This is the Everyday Love Nude Lips in the shade number 6. So this is the one that fits my skin tone the most. I can recommend you guys a lot of nude lipsticks or pink or mauve lipsticks, but remember that it really depends on your skin tone, kung ano yung magbabagay sa'yo. What might look good on me might not look good for everyone else. So it's really important to just experiment and find what shade or kind of nude works for you. I really like the look of those peachy nude lipsticks, but I found out that it doesn't look good on me. So hindi ko na pagpipilitan yon, and I'll just stick with this one. This is another affordable drugstore product, and I think you can find it either at Beauty Manila or Robinson's department store, and I think they might be selling on Instagram as well, but I actually got this one from a bazaar. So this is what the lipstick looks like on me, but since this is a glowy, natural, everyday look, I'm going to apply lip gloss, but if you don't have any like affordable lip gloss, then you can just use a lip balm like petroleum jelly. Basically guys, the important thing is your lips should not look really dry. Like everything in your face has to look natural and hydrated. That's the key to this entire look. And to make this look like fully come together, you can use any setting spray or rose water. I really recommend rose water because it just gives you more hydration. And of course, you have to do your hair so you look fresh sa lahat. Or if you don't have time to do your hair, like blow dry or use the curling iron or the flat iron, then you can just braid them or put it in a ponytail. The important thing is it's not like on your face. It should be like either away from your face or something that will frame your face. So since I did my hair today, I am going to go with this look. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up, and please don't forget to subscribe to my channel because I upload videos every single Saturday. As always, I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!